Sponsored by Senior Advisory Group.
Hi, I'm Steve Stern, President of Senior Advisory Group, and I would personally like to invite you to take a little bit of your time to increase your income. We come on out to Scottsdale, Arizona, so we can show you how to dramatically increase your income without increasing your efforts.
For more information, visit senioradvisorygroup.com.
A new NBC News Wall Street Journal poll shows fewer than 1 in 5 adults support Medicare spending cuts as part of the strategy to decrease the federal deficit. The majority, 54%, say they oppose the Medicare cuts. 46% say significant cuts to Medicare are totally unacceptable, while only 7% say they are totally acceptable. In addition, 35% say spending cuts to state Medicaid programs for the poor are totally unacceptable, while 9% say they approve. When asked if they approve of Republican efforts to defund health reform, 51% say they oppose it, while 46% support defunding. President Barack Obama says states should be able to request waivers for implementing alternatives to the health reform law starting in 2014, a full 3 years before the legislation allows. Speaking to the National Governors Association, Obama announced his support for a proposed bill that will allow states to opt out of many of the health reform's laws mandates until 2017. The legislation could allow states to opt out of the controversial mandate that individuals purchase insurance. However, the proposed bill says that a state's waiver proposal must show the state will provide comprehensive and affordable coverage comparable to coverage offered through the state-run insurance exchanges created under health reform. The state must also provide coverage to as many people as the exchanges would have, and the plan cannot increase the federal deficit. A recent survey of CPA financial planners shows the majority of boomers are planning to postpone retirement by a significant amount of time. The survey by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants found that half of respondents expect their boomer clients to work at least 1 year longer than originally planned. 32.3% are expected to work an additional 1 to 3 years, 39.3% are expected to work an additional 4 to 6 years, 9.8% may work an extra 7 to 10 years, and 3.7% expect to work more than 10 additional years. One in 5 Americans incorrectly believe the federal health care reform law was stricken from law when the House passed a repeal measure last month. The Kaiser Health Survey found 22% of Americans believe the law is no longer a law, while 26% said they are unsure. Just 52% said the law is still in place. The House voted in January to repeal the law, but the measure failed in the Senate earlier this month. President Barack Obama has said if Congress does pass repeal legislation, he will veto it. While repeal is unlikely in the next 2 years, Republicans are employing other strategies to prevent health reform laws' provisions from taking effect. House Republicans voted to add an amendment to their spending bill that denies funding for implementation of the law. For more on the industry, visit producersweb.com.